I forget where these things are. Yeah, you're getting rained on, so am I. There's spots you have to put up with it. I'll clear it a little bit further up the way. So this is the common, but up ahead you can see already the hills of, I don't know if that's technically Sandy Heath, that part, but that's definitely the nature reserve or whatever they call it. But it's like, kind of almost like a bird sanctuary. But there's going to be some lovely views in there. I just hope this rain stops and we get a bit of sunshine. Yeah, I did my first 1 kilometre mission through there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember that. The first bit of it, because I came from Sandy Station, I had to go, I decided to detour off the road and go through it. So I did a bit of travel time, but it's much nicer walking through there than along the main road. Just another day of hiking, prepping my body for the big challenge ahead. I've been bending nose ear all about my ideas, exactly what I want to do. And I've got to make all the plans still and finalise exactly what's happening, but the rough idea is sort of sketched out. Either way, it's going to be epic. I say that, Tim does some long routes, although he kind of breaks them up quite a lot, which is probably a sensible way to do it.
Yeah, I think he keeps each day quite manageable.
Yeah,
which makes sense because.
Well, he didn't do that when he was trying to do the South Downs Way, and he ended up busting up his knee, didn't he? Oh, guys, it's gone south pretty quick. We're getting hailed on. Where's this come from? Oh, do we cover or do we keep on? Let's keep on. Oh no, let's cover. Oh, that's getting bad. Oh.
Oh, damn.
Get in here.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, that's bad. I'm getting under here. Right. Oh, guys. It's, ow! Oh, that's pretty bad hail. It's coming hard. What is this? This was not forecast at all. There was like 40% chance of some light rain. There was nothing about we're going to give you some really hard hail. Oh, that's horrific. Oh, gee. Oh, I'm getting caught up in all this stuff as well. I don't know if you see any of this, guys. Oh, I'm covered. Oh, I've literally got it in my hair. It's just, oh, I'm soaked and it's sitting in my hair.
It's not professional either.
No, there's just not a lot of cover around. Nothing's got its leaves on yet. Oh man, that was grim. Glad nothing happened like that on the 1 kilometre mission. That would have been brutal. I'm soaked. I didn't even bring waterproofs. That was not.
Oh, you didn't bring waterproofs? Oh.
No. Well, I didn't
take up most of the space in my pack is
really?
my jacket.
Oh right.
So
no, I'm wearing enough layers.
If it does rain a bit more.
Right, let's just carry on now. That's eased off a little bit. It's just back to rain. That was nasty. Might as well keep moving.
That's gonna do my shoelace.
Got to keep warm. Got a man left behind. He can catch up. I'm sure we've all got caught worse this, but it's when it's unexpected. When I know it's coming, it's not a big deal. Right. Yeah, this side's got loads of it. Just through here. Through the squelch. Hey. So they built a bridge. That's a lot of money on a bridge. Is it even open?
Oh, it's a nice bridge you can't get over.
Yeah, that's a lovely bridge you can't get over. Yeah, you're not wrong. Jeez. This has gone sideways so fast. There was some blue sky coming. That was obviously going to be very short-lived, but it was long enough to soak me. Oh, and I've got not just wet hair, but I've got ice in my hair. Right, let's see. I've got a feeling we've got to go further north, but I'll get out the OS map and see. Man, I'm soaked. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're nowhere near north enough for that. We've got to carry on another third of a kilometre, so another sort of maybe like 300-400 meters. Now here we are, guys, at this little tunnel. Oh, it's taller than I remember it being. I think I might be thinking of another one. There is definitely another one that's even shorter than this. But yeah, it's not exactly got a lot of headroom by the time we get up the other end. Cheers now. The almost required graffiti. Now you can tell the sun's out again already. It's only been a few minutes and we've gone from sideways hail to a calm sunny day. It is not going to make its mind up today.
And the wind has dropped off quite a lot as well.
Yeah, it's literally calm. It's just ridiculous. We're going to make our way up this little path here, heading towards the nature reserve or whatever it's called. I wonder how long this train's going to be. It's a freight train. It's going to be quite long. Although nothing like what you see on some of these videos from, like, is it like Africa or something like that? And it's like a mile long or something.
These trains go past my house, actually.
Oh yeah.
This one goes.
There you go. It wasn't that long. Oh, it's a climb, isn't it? Hi guys, this is the chosen spot. We've got a lovely log to sit on, and behind you is a little space for the fire pit. We're not going to go right next to the tree, but we are going to be close enough to it just because there's a flat area there, but we shouldn't do any harm to the tree. It's not going to be a very long fire, just enough to cook on. Noah's got the lamb out already. We've got a few other bits and pieces. So yeah, just process some wood, get the fire started, and then prep for cooking a bit of lunch. You're just snapping loads of it.
Yeah.
The thing is, that stuff's going to burn quick, but not long because it's so.
And
also, they're not short enough at all.
Oh shit!
You can't do it like that short enough, and then it's hard for me to cut because now it's short.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just get other short bits then.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually, that's not very good wood anyway, so whatever.
I mean, it's not too bad. It'll light quicker, which is good.
Yeah.
So we want some that lights quicker, but we need it a lot shorter.
Can't you just poke it out the top like like a teepee thing? Or is that not?
I could, but then that's going to take a long time to burn down, and we need some of it to be in there. But some of this is like massively long. It's like and by the time you can poke it in, it's going to be like burnt all the way through anyway. Because this stuff's going to go quite quickly. Because it's, I wouldn't say it's rotten, but it's rotting. Yeah. It's very soft in the middle. It might not be a very big saw, but it can cut a chunky piece of wood if we need it to. Hopefully you can see we have our little pieces working up to some slightly bigger yet, and then all the fat pieces with a couple of really chunky ones at the end. That will work for the fire very nicely. Right. No, I haven't seen anybody at all. Have you?
No. There's no
No,
one
I think
around.
it's a pretty quiet spot.
I think it'd be a bit busier on like a not a bad Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, you would think that there was going to be more action here, but I guess it's not a super popular area. There we go. Well, figure out which one I'm clicking on. Pretty sure it's going to be this one. Yep. Which puts these at the bottom. And put that about
solid.
there.
It's kind of bent in a little bit on the bottom bit, but it's probably all right.
What's that?
On your side.
Oh, what, an inside bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That does that. I love the colours this turns into. It's like a full-on rainbow, but like kind of what would you call that? Like a psychedelic rainbow. I mean, because I don't know that we actually need the top grill. I don't know that we actually need the top grill on.
We might not need it
because we're skewering. So that actually there's a little point doing this wall. Yeah, there's no need to that at all. And even if we do need that on the top, that'll actually sit on the top without. If I'm careful as I put it on, that'll actually sit on the top. But I don't think that we need that.
No, I don't think we need. We're just going to skewer it.
Yeah, we just need to get some because there's plenty of like wood that'll work for skewers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we don't need these parts. So that's the spices. The idea I think behind these,
is
because it's just salt, sumac, earth of pepper, and some cumin.
Yep.
Hopefully in the right proportions. They give some weird proportions. I reduced the salt a little bit because it was like many people in the comments were like, "That's too much salt."
Okay.
So I think the idea is to put like half of this or just over half into the meat and kind of like work it in.
So you just drop it in and I'll mush it around.
Yeah, in the bag. Like, yeah, and then the rest of it gets sprinkled on it as we go.
Okay. Just do that, and that's fine.
Yeah,
that's right. It's a perfect amount.
Looks
so I'll just give it a good
mush it in
the bag. I mean, it's not very much mince, so
yeah,
should be fine.
Yeah, I did it a lot less proportions later. They were doing it for like 500 grams or something of meat. We've got less than that by a long way.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's quite, it's reasonably even.
Nice. So I've cut myself a skewer and left a little bit on, and so we'll form our kebabs around that. Just use the back of the saw, strip off the bark on the part that I'm going to use to cook on. As you see, we've got some reasonable sized logs burning, relatively smokeless underneath, and I've just put the big logs in. We've just got 2 of them. If we get those going, they'll burn low and slow but long time. We're looking to get the sticks underneath these 2 fat logs burnt down to almost just embers, ash really, and these to be lit and burning nicely, and that'll give us a long and slow sort of cooking temperature. Yeah, you don't want it too hot, because the food's obviously quite close to the flame. And I've just passed this over the heat a few times, and that's just kind of disinfected that, gets it all clean, and that's now ready for me to form. And it's still got strength, a little bit of flex, but it's mostly stiff. That's good enough for me to form my kebab around and cook it. Beautiful. Got
my sticks.
Okay, so how are we doing?
I don't know, this is the bit I hope you knew what you're doing. I guess divide it into two and then just we'll handle it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's no other way out around it. Someone's going to meet on their hands. Well, how are you going to do it without?
Pretty easy.
Okay, oh yeah, I guess you could do it in the bag, yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. You do it in the bag. So.
Form it.
We don't have to have meaty hands.
I'm going to try my best. I'm going to end up with meaty hands, but I have some water to wash my hands with if I need to.
I've got some water as well.
But I'm going to attempt. Now the key here is to not go too long, but I do want it not to be too fat either.
Oh yeah, actually that's good. Yeah, I can see what you're doing.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that.
Is the camera okay?
Yeah, hopefully. So just want to.
It's just the top bits coming up. That's it. Got it.
Just want to squeeze it around,
Nice.
form it, get the back side so it's actually stuck together. At the moment it's not really stuck together 100%, but I want to try to get uniformly the same thickness all the way along, but not go so long that it's going to hang over the edge of the fire pit. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you've done a good job, I think.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
do you need to
I
get it
think
back?
if I hold it like that and I seal that in, I'm going to get that straight over.
All right,
Let's. I'm going to leave Noah to his. That's a fat kebab. That's a fat one. It's not supposed to be that fat, but there we go. I'm going to get that straight. Oh my lord, that only just fits.
Oh, so is it too long?
No, it's like the perfect length. Any longer and I was stuffed.
Okay. Actually, yours kind of inspired me just to roll it up in the bag as a sausage, and then do the stick afterwards. But then, I guess yours had the stick poking out, so it's harder.
No, I did do that. I rolled mine up into a sausage shape first.
Okay.
I just want to seal it so it doesn't want to fall off. If I seal it up, it'll be good.
Oh, that actually worked out really well.
Just want to brown the outside, seal it up quick. Oh, no, that's going to try and fall off. God, I've got to seal that up on that side way quicker. The bit where I pushed it together at the back side, I want it to open up, you need to seal that first. Well, yours is fat. Yours is bigger than mine.
Well, I hoped you did half, but
I didn't quite get half and half, no.
Oh, no. Okay,
But you didn't have to use it. Oh, he's got fatty hands anyway, like meaty hands.
Meaty hands, fair enough. Is that going to fall off?
Well, I'm trying to keep mine rotated at the right angle.
I don't care.
I'm kind of stuck here now. Dude, this is where flat skewers come in handy, and you'd make them flat. But
yeah, it would help if.
These are so fat, it's ridiculous. Yours is about the same size as mine. Mine's just fatter.
Oh yeah, I did get mine more sausage.
Yeah, you got yours way more formed than mine. I might just give this a blow, get some heat.
Really.
Oh, I'm going to give this a blow.
Go for it.
Just want a little bit more heat.
Oh.
Only just fitting in.
Mine's like gawping down.
Yours is falling off.
Oh no! Oh dear. Oh shit. Okay, well, I'm getting meaty hands.
Oh dear.
Well, it is kind of sealed on the outside, so.
Yeah, it's certainly cooking. It's quite a good speed, actually.
I'm just going to put it.
Oh, you've just chopped the end.
Oh no!
Put it in the middle, boy, dude. Surely.
No, it's just going to fall. Maybe.
It's what you do. I can say unequivocally that mine is doing better. I think what helps is I've got that little fork in mine.
I think it helps that it's
I went fat in the middle. Well, you're going to knock mine off though. You keep knocking mine. Yours is just falling apart again.
If it falls on the fire.
Oh dear. I shouldn't laugh, but it's classic. Yeah, I think mine's good like that. I'll just hold that for a while, cook that side.
Has it died yet?
Yeah, there's definitely just enough heat there. It's not the fastest cooking temperature.
I guess we could have used some of the other logs before, but
Yeah, I think the big one was maybe a mistake, to be honest. But
you can just blow it if you want. Or
yeah, but I don't want to get ash on your thing, so I don't know if you want to
actually,
sit
I'll
up.
move it out. Bleep.
Oh, oh, that's probably going now. There we go. Just needed an extra little bit of air.
Yeah, that's kind of doing it now.
You keep putting that end on and this end not. Oh yeah, that's
Well,
really
no,
getting.
it's just so it
That's
doesn't.
flame grilling.
Otherwise, that's going to fall in. That's the thing. So that's why I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
want-
I see. You're using the side to
Yeah,
hold it
I'm
up.
using this to hold it up. Otherwise,
right.
it's going to go right in. So that's part of my strategy.
Fair enough.
I think you can softly blow on it, and it's
I don't. Yeah, but I don't think I need to.
okay. Is there enough heat now?
Yeah. There's
Oh, okay.
flames. There's
Oh.
flames even.
Oh, cool.
It's literally perfect at the moment.
Mine's so saggy. Yeah, your wood approach was a lot better. I mean, those skewers they're good for solid bits of meat, but not for
Yeah, yours has
mince.
got such a big hole. It's so pulling down on this end. It's unreal.
Oh no, isn't that the split?
It's nearly
Is it? Oh, no,
it's split.
It's gonna split.
It's gonna split.
Oh.
It's literally gonna split.
Oh no. Okay,
I mean, I laugh, but I might lose mine yet. This is precarious. We potentially should just. Shall I get the grill and put the grill on?
maybe, yeah.
Get the thing I was chopping. Oh shit! It's in the thing I was chopping on. Try not to lose the.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we need the grill for yours. I think we might just put mine on the grill as well. The skewers was a good idea, maybe, if we'd executed it well.
Right, fine. I haven't lost anything.
Nice. Yeah, hand it over and I'll put it on. Right, let's.
Damn, yeah. It's not. This is mine's not going to survive anything.
Jesus, got to do this without burning myself. Right, there we go.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, it's slightly higher up as well, which is.
Okay,
I'm just gonna.
that's good. I don't mind if there's a bit of dust on mine.
I've got most of it off already, so I'm just keeping it like at the right temperature.
Yours
That
has
is
got
actually
a really nice colour to it.
Yeah, that's actually going really
Mine
nice.
is not. Mine is a mess.
Yours is just a chaos. I mean, there we go.
I mean, when it's in the pita bread, it'll be fine.
Yeah. No, that's it.
It's
opened
gone.
itself up.
Oh, you can see. Oh, it's a bit raw in the middle.
Yeah, it's still raw in the middle. That's okay. I can actually lift mine up now by hand because it's cooked on the outside, so I'm not going to get raw meat on it.
Yeah, you can actually butterfly it almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this and use the stick.
That's it. And then you can cook the middle.
There you go.
That's it. You got it.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. It's definitely a good heat. Well, we've gone from sticks and skewers to just using the grill, but that's fine.
I think if it was on the grill from the start, it wouldn't have like fallen off. It would have sealed in a bit.
Yeah, and if I hadn't
work.
kept fidgeting around with it, but there you go.
Yeah, actually, yeah. If
Right.
you just kept it on one side.
That's done with. I'm going to put that just there and hope that it doesn't all fall off. There we go.
Nice.
So let's
Break in two.
just break it in bits, throw it in. There we go. It didn't click all the way through.
Didn't it?
No, there's a little bit in the middle. I'm going to just leave that bit.
I think it's just pink.
No.
I'm not. I
No,
don't think.
You know what I'm like, man.
All right.
I'll.
No. I'm.
That's all good. And the other one. Have you dressed yours already?
Well, only with onion. I don't have a knife, so I can't do the rest.
Okay. Let's get that done in a second. Right. I'll just clean off my hands from all this nonsense because I've just made an absolute mess of it.
I've got
Doing that.
the kitchen towel.
Yeah, I've just used a piece here, but yeah, we've got another piece.
Yeah,
Nice one.
go for it.
That'll finish off the job.
Just going to put this in the kitchen towel. So
And then that'll keep my hands clean ready to do the next bit.
yeah, that's actually not better. Just put it in the kitchen towel and it's out of the way then.
Yeah, right, okay. So, what happened to my knife? That's the question. Here it is, in my pocket. Everything's in the same pocket. Is that? Oh, that's the bit I'm not having. Yeah.
If you don't, I'll have it. If
So
you
let's
don't,
give
just,
you some
just
pepper.
whack it in. If you don't want it, I'll have yours.
Oh, missed a bit. Say when.
More. No, that's fine for both. Yeah, just nice.
You want more for the other one?
No, I'll just split between the two.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
You sure that's
fine.
enough?
Yeah, I'm more into tomato anyway.
Right, I'll push a bit of
Yeah, go for it.
onion in. Don't need huge amounts of this, but
Nice.
it's also kind of integral to a good There we go. And then just slice this up here.
Nice.
You've got that parsley.
All here, ready to go.
Nice. That'll probably do for me for pepper as well, actually.
It's just tomato and parsley for you.
Nice. I'll get that in a second. Get some cheese in it too.
Oh, yeah, the cheese.
Oh yeah, we got cheese.
We got
for it
cheese.
too. Everything's better with cheese. Prove me wrong in the comments. You can't. Well, actually, no, not everything's better with cheese. Snowflake. Everything's better with one of the three: cheese, bacon, or chocolate. Can't have bacon anymore, but I can still have cheese. This is quite important. A bit of parsley. Try to get not the stemmy bit. I don't really like the stemmy bit too much. Right,
I don't really mind.
yeah, I prefer not to have too much stem. A little bit's okay, but the stock water stuff can be so heavy on the stem. I'm like, jeez, guys, give us some top bit, would you? And that's still quite a hefty amount of parsley there. Fresh stuff.
Yeah, I've got plenty of parsley in my one.
It's the thick stem. It's just too much. It's like, come on, guys, just some leaf. Okay. And then what's left to go
Tomato
in? Tomato
and cheese.
Right, you can have that back. Am I slicing the tomato? Am I?
Yeah, I guess. Just put a tomato in there.
Ooh.
You're right.
Bent over too long.
Just
like that?
Yeah, just go for it, yeah.
Well, it's not that sharp, it's sharp enough.
Well, that's pretty sharp. I mean, tomatoes are really, they're always tricky. The
Seriously,
skin
right.
is...
I can't really get that bit.
Just chuck it in, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Another one? Or?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
You go for it. I'll just take the rest back.
Skin. And then try to go really thin with mine. Do twice what I need, so I can just transfer it from one to the other. Oh, that's
Over cheesed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go for it.
yeah.
I don't mind if it's less thin.
I'm doing my best for you. But I'm
No,
also trying to
I
be
don't
quick.
care.
It just makes it easier to spread it out between the mouthfuls if it's actually thin, without going too heavy.
Yeah.
And then just having a cheese
That's
pizza with some meat.
fine, don't worry.
You've got
That's
love.
all good.
Do you want some of the other one, or are you spreading
I'm going to spread it. That's all. I'm good.
You good?
You enjoy yours.
Oh.
Time to enjoy.
Yeah, indeed it is. Right, we'll get that done, and then that's the fruit. Man, there's some animals going on there. Right, let's grab some of the cheese up.
This is how mine looks. There we go. Quite nice. Yeah, strangely, my pitta managed to remain almost intact.
I'm going to show mine on the mat. Mine looks a bit more crazy, but I'm going to sit down and enjoy this. Oi. Wild lunch. Lovely.
Very nice.
Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. And it's still warm. Well, the meat is in the pit, but everything else is cold. It's that like warm and cold together. It's quite nice. Oh, that's lovely. Well, that's all from us, guys. We're going to enjoy our food and head on back home. But it's the same way we came, so yeah, nothing new there. Cheers for sticking around, and hope you enjoyed this little adventure. I know it's nothing big, but it's nice to have a little one sometimes. I'll see you soon for the next one. Have fun.